Welcome.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
We are back today with a mini vlog. And we're just doing a little bit of a, for our new subscribers and for the subscribers that we already have, might want to know a little bit more about us. Just a short video about things that you might not know about us, basically. Yeah. Thank you so much to Christine, who is one of our regular viewers, for sending in a message to say they'd love to see a Q&A with us. We just thought we'd let you know a little bit about ourselves. So I'm Jen.
I'm Anne.
We live in Manchester. We have been vlogging for just over 2.5 years now, would you say?
Not quite at the half.
Okay, 2 and a bit years.
Yeah.
We mainly started off vlogging Disney stuff.
It was a good way to capture the memories, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
Like, to look back on like holiday videos.
Yeah, and particularly now, we definitely have looked back on our holidays, haven't we? We've watched them back. We thought we'd just fire through a few things we've written down, just to kind of things that you might find interesting, basically, that you may not know. The first one that we thought of was, how tall are you?
How tall am I?
Yeah.
It's interesting actually, because when you watch people on videos and stuff, like you just can't tell. Because we follow Gregory Gage on Instagram, and he always says whenever people meet him in real life, the first thing they always say to him is how tall he is. He's obviously like 6 foot odd, but you can never tell because you just see our faces all the time. Yeah. So it's interesting to know like how tall you would think that we were. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments how tall you think we are before we tell you. Yeah.
But we're both quite short. Anyway, I'm 5'7".
And I'm 5'1".
So I'm the height of Tom Cruise, and you're the height of Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse, yeah, Minnie Mouse or Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Is that what we decided? Is that what it was when we
Queen?
checked it?
Queen?
Oh, the Queen's height.
Yeah.
I'm going to practice my royal wave.
So Tom Cruise and the Queen.
Yeah. The second one I thought that you might be quite interested to know is where we met. We met working in a theatre together.
The Manchester Opera House.
Yeah, it was Manchester Opera House. I liked Anthony before he liked me. But to be fair, you were quite shy, weren't you? So
I am shy.
He's very shy.
We haven't actually said that. We were ushers.
Yeah, we were ushers. Yeah, so. We were.
Programmes.
Yeah. £3.
Not anymore than that. About £4.55 now.
But it was just such a lovely job, and one of the nicest things about the job, obviously other than the fact that we got together when we worked there, but was the fact that you got to see all the shows for free. And like I used to love being in the auditorium before a show, like, and seeing all the cast warming up and stuff. Yeah. I would so recommend working in a theatre. I do think it's wonderful. Yeah. Do we speak any other languages? Okay, so
English, just.
So we do, yes, obviously our main language is English.
Is Disney a language?
I think so. We've started learning French.
We're using Duolingo, so they give you really random sentences like, why is there a cow in the garden?
Oh, I think I could probably do it. Why is there? Why is there? So, pourquoi
il y a
une vache dans le jardin? That's probably almost right, yeah. Okay, so fears.
We both have the same one fear that I know of.
Well, I'm scared of most things.
Oh, okay.
Go on, what's our main fear?
Spiders.
Oh yeah, I hate spiders. Ugh, I feel like there's one on me now. Don't like spiders. Yeah.
And the glass on, which is the worst, because you
I don't mind that.
Is it putting the paper in?
Yeah. And carrying it. I can't bear the thought that there's something.
When it's like coming up the side of the glass.
Oh, don't. Honestly, seriously, don't. It makes me really bad. I hate it. Do you have any other fears other than spiders?
Not really. I mean, I'm a bit touch and go with like the dark, I think.
I didn't know that.
Is there anyone that turns the light off downstairs and then doesn't run up the stairs?
Oh, we've watched so many TikToks about that though, yeah, I know.
Ollie's like walk up the stairs quicker than what you normally would.
Yeah, I wouldn't class that as a fear though.
Maybe it's a fear of like, there might be something there that...
Yeah.
Rather than being scared of the dark, it's not, there might be something there that you can't see.
I don't like flying, but I'm never going to stop that from letting me go to places I want to go. Favourite subject in high school? Go.
Problem is, even though it was my favourite subject, I wasn't very good at it.
Aww.
So, because I'm a nerd, I really like science, but particularly biology. And out of the three, biology, chemistry and physics, but I was always worse at biology even though I liked it.
Alright.
And I hated physics, and I did the best in it. So I got A stars in physics and I got like B's in biology.
That's interesting. My favourite subject at school was drama. Always has been, always will be. However...
You didn't get the option of drama at my school.
You didn't get the option at all? Oh my gosh. I loved drama. And, however, I will tell you this, that's obviously an obvious one, so this is something that you might not know. I also love history. So, I loved history so much.
L'histoire.
What?
L'histoire.
What's that?
History in French.
Oh, right. See, I'm not up to the point where Anthony's up to. But, yeah, like, I loved history. I love anything like that. And I think it's pretty obvious now, because we tend to, when we go to places, we are really interested in the history of things. And but, yeah, I wanted to be an archaeologist. When I was little, that's what I wanted to be.
Indiana Gem.
Yeah, Indiana Gem. Are you a morning person or a night person?
I am a morning person.
Okay. I don't really know what I am.
You're
Middle of the day person.
kind of a middle of the day person. Because you're tired in the morning, you're tired at night, but then in the middle of the day you're
I'm
fine.
okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel okay now. I'm okay, don't get me wrong, I'm not like a grump or anything. But I'm just a bit like, I'm not very productive.
No.
In the morning,
See,
I
am.
think.
Like,
yeah.
I'm the most productive. I could get up at 7 AM and work like straight away.
Yeah.
But it's when it gets to like 2 or 3 o'clock, that's when like I dip then, and like I can't really do anything after that time.
That's why we're such a good team though, because as Anthony's petering off, my motivation is just starting to get going.
You're like, come on, let's do some stuff, and I'm just like,
no thanks. What type of music do you like?
I'm not really like, especially like pop culture type
Yeah.
music. So I can listen to the radio and I'll be like, oh, I like this song, but then I couldn't tell you who it was or what the name of the song is. And I don't even have a favourite artist or anything like that. So I listen to podcasts more than I listen to music.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. Yeah, podcasts are really good. Like, okay.
I mean, obviously we listen to Disney stuff and like
musicals
and stuff like that
Yeah.
quite often. But I wouldn't choose like an artist and be like, oh, I'm going to listen to their latest album.
My dad and mum also love music, and I feel like I've grown up with that. So, for example, I love people like the Eagles, Michael Bolton. These are all artists that my parents used to listen to. I probably still do listen to. Who else do I like?
You like disco?
I love disco. I love 70s disco, but like the thing is, I think that's kind of got a bit of a theatrical link to it, because of I loved Oh What a Night, the show, and it had like Car Wash and all those type of songs in it. Love all that. Love disco. I love rock. Like I love Queen, and all those types of like that kind of style of music. I'm the same as you in that I don't listen to, or no, I do listen to. I don't know. If someone comes on the radio now, I would never be able to tell you who it was.
No. But even if you liked that, if you knew who it was and you liked their song, you probably wouldn't go out and buy the album.
No. I don't tend to buy albums at all.
I don't think people really do that anymore.
No.
Unless you're a hardcore fan of someone.
Yeah. I love Michael Jackson too. Like that kind of... I remember growing up watching the Thriller video, the making of Thriller. Oh, loved it. Favourite food or drink? Or food and drink? Hard question.
Yeah, especially for drink, because I don't really drink that much stuff. Coffee, obviously. And I used to only drink tea or coffee when I was at work, and we never drank it at home. Maybe like one at the weekend, but would never come home and make myself a brew. But now I'll probably have like 2 or 3 a day.
What about food though?
I've been pescatarian for a year, so there are some foods that I miss eating, like bacon. No, bacon. And every so often I get a real craving for like chicken, but I don't crave for like beef.
No.
Or pork, or lamb or anything like that. But I love fish anyway, so like that's why I can't give up fish. So anything fish really.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's a real blow, because I'm allergic to fish, like in a big way.
I could do it on purpose.
What, you did it on purpose? Is that what you done?
No.
Would you say fish is your favourite food?
Either that or Chinese.
Well, I was going to say that. Yeah, my favourite food is absolutely Chinese. However, I will also say I love a roast dinner. I don't think you can... Yeah, I love a roast dinner. I feel like that is one of the things that you just can't beat. And like drink-wise, I do drink quite a lot.
Not alcohol. You think this is coffee?
Hard to
You like
say.
fizzy drinks, don't you?
I do like fizzy drinks, and I kind of feel like it's a bit of it's my downfall really. I do love Mountain Dew, and I know it's really bad, but I love Mountain Dew.
You have to get ID'd to get Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Yeah, they send someone over at the Tesco's checkout, don't they, to see if you're over 16, is it?
Yeah, because it's like an energy drink,
It's an
isn't
energy
it?
drink. But I don't drink it very often. Lemonade, probably, actually, no.
Okay.
Yeah, would you not have said that?
No, would have said Iron Brew or Vimto.
I love Iron Brew. I've gone off Vimto.
Maybe, yeah.
For our last one, we just thought we'd just give you just a random thing about us that you probably don't know. Maybe some of you might know, maybe some of you don't, but we just thought we'd throw this one in. So go on, you go first.
Deaf in one ear.
Yeah, you're wearing a hearing aid.
Well, I haven't worn it for a long time. I've stopped wearing it.
You've not got it in?
No.
Oh.
Not worn it for over a year. Thanks for noticing. Because it doesn't do anything. So I have tinnitus in this ear, which is like a constant high pitched ringing all the time. The hearing aid was supposed to like
discount it.
Stop it a little bit. Didn't work, and it didn't improve my hearing, so there was no point of me using it. Which is why some people don't realise that I'm deaf in one ear, because I don't wear the hearing aid. And so if you ever meet me, if you talk to me, I might do this. It just means that I'm trying to hear you from a good ear.
You do get it's quite frustrating, isn't it, sometimes? I do talk quite loud, but there are times when you just can't hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Particularly if I'm like whispering, I'm like, and you're like, got no idea what you're saying, Gemma. Like,
it's particularly hard now because people wear masks, and I do rely quite often on looking at people's mouths when they speak, and obviously you can't do that when they've got the mask in front of them. Especially when you go into a shop, or if you're going like collecting your prescription. So I've got this Perspex glass for one, and then someone behind there with a mask on, and they're asking me questions, and I'm just like, okay.
Can you shout, please?
Yeah. I've got one pupil is bigger than the other.
Let me see.
Like David Bowie.
Oh yeah, I can see now actually. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Only ever slightly, but I had to go and get it all checked out, because it can be like signs of like head trauma and things. So I had to go to the eye hospital. This was like a couple of years back, and they had to put all these drops in my eye and stuff that really sting. But it showed that there was nothing wrong. So it's just a thing.
Just how you are.
Yeah. So.
There you go. Interesting. I think I probably talked about this. I definitely talked about it over Vlogmas a couple of years ago. But I'm gonna say it anyway. I suffer with really bad eczema, which you may have noticed, you may have not. Some people say they've never really noticed it, and some people do notice it. 6 months old, atopic eczema, everywhere, not just in the joints like where most people get it. And I'm 37 now, and I've had it for my whole life. And I think the worst thing now is the fact that I haven't particularly had the right treatment over the course of my life. I've been on steroid creams since I was little, since I was born, and now my skin is really thin. I have to be really careful now. I don't know what you guys think with like stuff majorly wrong with me, because I do seem to be like at appointments and stuff all the time. But then they've now said they want to take me off the steroid creams and put me on immune suppressants, which I'm happy to give that a go. Anything to sort of to make things better. My skin actually isn't too bad now. It's a lot better now than it was when I was younger, but obviously this is another step in the journey. But they've now said, because my cortisol levels came back from a blood test not quite right, they're now worried that my cortisol, my body isn't producing enough cortisol. So because it's relying on the creams that I've been using for such a long time, so I'm having some tests done to see whether my cortisol is fine or not. So fingers crossed it'll all be fine, and I can just go on the immune suppressants, and then they can take me off my creams. But that's all very boring. But yeah, that's where I'm up to. So we hope that you've enjoyed watching our things you maybe didn't know about us vlog.
That's a really wordy title, isn't it?
Thank you so much again to Christine for suggesting that we do a Q&A. It's actually been really nice to kind of just sit down with a brew and just talk to each other and talk to you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Drop a comment in the comment box below if you've got any questions or anything like that, and we'll reply to you. Let us know what you think. And thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.